Hello everyone, I am Ajay. Welcome back to Let Us Learn. This is your online classroom. As part of series of lessons on English grammar, today we will focus on new topic, that is articles. In this lesson, we are going to learn all about articles. What are articles? What they do and some interesting ways to using articles in speaking and writing. Let us start our lesson with a small passage. Read the passage and observe the bold words in the passage. Read the passage. I saw two boys in a shop yesterday, a tall one and a short one. The former is known for showing an article to a customer, the latter is well known for convincing the customer and selling it to him. They handle everything very carefully. They are close friends. They are so famous that most of the customers are drawn towards the shop because of these two boys. The shop is famous because of these two boys. They work in perfect coordination. The owner of the shop also pays high wages to them and look after them like his own sons. I was so impressed that I bought the article without bargaining. So read the small passage. It is about two boys and observe the bold words in the passage. I saw two boys in a shop yesterday, a tall one and a short one. The former is well known for showing an article to a customer, and the latter is well known for convincing the customer and selling it to him. They handle everything very carefully. They are close friends. They are also so famous that the most of the customers are drawn towards the shop because of these two boys. The shop is famous because of these boys. They work in perfect coordination. The owner of the shop also pays high wages to them and look after them like his own sons. I was so impressed that I bought the article without bargaining. So observe the bold words here. I saw two boys in a shop, a tall and a short one. Okay, there were two boys in the shop. Okay, a tall one and a short one. The farmer is well known for showing an article. Farmer means here is the farmer. Yes, the tall one. Farmer is well known. The farmer is well known for showing an article to a customer. And the latter, observe the latter. The latter means the short one is well known for convincing the customer and selling it to him. Both the boys has their qualities. The first one is he shows articles to the customers. The second one, convincing the customer. They handle everything very carefully. They means the boys, two boys, the tall one and the short one. They are close friends. They all they are so famous. The most of the customers are drawn towards the shop. The customers towards the shop because of these boys. The shop is famous because of these boys. They work in perfect coordination. The owner of the shop also pays high wages to the to them and look after them like his own sons. I was so impressed that I bought the article without and bargaining. Here observe. Okay, a shop. So a tall, a short. So here a tall becomes the farmer and a short becomes the latter. So first an article, a customer, A customer becomes the customer. Okay, a shop, that is also the shop. The owner, the article. Observe the articles here. A and the is called as articles. Okay, observe the usage of articles in the passage. A shop, shop is a noun. A tall, a short is the adjectives. Tall one means here noun. So short one is noun. Okay, short is adjective. Short one, that is noun. Okay, tall one is a noun. So a used before nouns. Observe the farmer, here also farmer is also a noun. The farmer. An article is also a noun, a thing. Okay, the latter is also a noun. The customer is also a noun. The customers, here also nouns. The shop is also a noun. So before shop noun use the. So the owner is also a noun. So the article is also a thing, that is also a noun. So observe where the articles are used. So in the paragraph, a and the, these three are called as articles. These three words called as articles. Where they are used? Yes, they are used before nouns. So what are articles? Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific, particular and common. Okay, articles are words that define a noun, so they are used before nouns. Okay, they define, that is specific means particular, or unspecific, general. So to define a noun that is particular and general, so we use articles. A or an is called the indefinite article. As we have seen, how many articles are there in English? 3 articles, a, an, and the. These 3 are called articles. So they define nouns whether they are specific or general, unspecific. They are particular or general, specific or unspecific. Okay, they are words. 3 articles are there in English, so they can be classified into 2 categories. Articles can be classified into 2 categories. Those are indefinite article and definite article. Okay, indefinite article, a or an is called a indefinite article. Okay, unspecific persons or unspecific things. So unspecific nouns, like, okay, that is general nouns. The is called the definite article, that is particular noun. So in English there are 3 articles, a and the. Okay, a or an is called the indefinite article and the is called definite article. Okay, note down, there are 3 articles in English. So articles can be classified into 2 types, 2 categories. One is definite article, second one is indefinite article. A or an comes under indefinite article and the comes under definite article. So a or an is commonly used before singular noun. Now let us focus on where articles are used. So first focus on a or an. A or an is commonly used before singular noun. Before a singular noun, already we have learnt. Articles are words, so they define specific or unspecific. They define about nouns, whether that is a specific, a particular, or unspecific, general. Okay, let us focus on first category. What is that? Indefinite article. A or an is commonly used before a singular noun. Where they used a singular noun. A or an used in singular noun. Observe, already have observed in the previous passage. A customer. Okay, a tall one, a short one, like similar words. An article, All are similar words. Okay, remind what are the bold words in the passage. A customer, customer is a single word. So before we use an article, article is also a singular noun, we use an. A tall one, singular. A short one, okay, where we used indefinite articles, a or an is commonly used before a singular noun. A novel, an interesting book, a writer, an inspiring book. Observe all novel, interesting book, writer, inspiring book. These four are singular nouns. So before them, in some cases we use a, in some cases we use an. So let us learn more about all these, where we have to use a and where we have to use an. So first important is a or an indefinite article, commonly used before a singular noun. Note it down. A or an called as indefinite articles. They can be used before a singular noun. Next, the is called as definite article, that is used before nouns that are particular or referred to. That is a particular nouns, specific nouns, specific nouns. Okay, already referred to, already they have mentioned. For example, a customer. Again, if we have to use the customer, then we use the customer. So referring to, second one. If you want to refer, then we use the. A customer. In the same passage, we can use as the customer, because we have referring a second time. First time that is not specific, that is a customer. Second time it is particular, we are focusing on the customer, that is particular customer. So the customer. Okay, and articles, indefinite articles used before unspecific nouns. Okay, singular nouns and unspecific. But coming to the, that is called as definite article, that is used before a particular noun or already referred. Okay, definite, that is the is called as definite article. Those are used, the is used particular or referred, already referred. Okay, particular means specific. The shop, observe the shop. The shop means, so we are talking about a particular shop. The owner, that is also particular owner. Observe the difference between a shop and the shop. A shop means any shop, it's not specific. The shop means it's a particular shop. Okay, the a owner, the owner, a owner means any, not specific. The owner means a particular owner. There is a difference between a owner, the owner. A, the. Okay, the used for specific, particular, or already referred. If you want to refer again, then we have to use the article, an article, the article, an article, that is unspecific. The article, that is specific, or we are referring to again, then an article becomes the article. The one about whom I told you. The one, observe here, the one, not a one or an. The one whom I told you. I already told about the person, so that's why I use here the one. The one means here it is a specific person. Okay, not a unspecific or common person here. The one means a specific, a particular person. These are examples. The one about whom I told you. Here I am referring to the person. I am using the referring to the person. So that's why here I used the. The one means I already mentioned about some person. Again now I am referring to him. That's why I use the one. It is not. It is a specific person. Okay. So let us focus how to use them, how to use these articles. A is used before a singular noun which begins with a consonant sound. Okay, we already learnt about English articles. There are three English articles: a and the. So a and a or and can be used before a singular nouns. Already we have discussed. And a or an are used before a singular nouns. We have discussed with some examples. The used before a particular or already refer person or thing. Okay, again where we have to use a and where we have to use an. This is most important one. Okay, a or an, these are called as indefinite articles. Okay, so here indefinite articles where we have to use a and where we have to use an. Okay, a is used before a singular nouns which begins with consonant sound. This is the most important one. Already in our school days, so most of us learn about articles in maybe in school days about consonant letter. So we have to use a before consonant letter and before vowel letter. That is misconception. That is wrong. Not letter, sound. A sound is important. A is used before the singular noun which begins a consonant sound, not a letter. Always keep in mind. This is also a common mistake in English. So we use a before consonant letters, not letters. Sounds are important here. Okay, a always used before consonant sound, not letter. Okay, if you use a before consonant letters, that is common mistake. So avoid that common mistake. Always focus on sound. A sound is important, not the letter. Okay, for example, a balloon, a champion, a drum, a fan, a hat, a jug, a kite. Observe the first letter in all these words. The first letter is consonant letter, and sound is also a consonant sound. Okay, you may have learnt about phonetics in English. Okay, or we will go to learn phonetics in our next sessions. Observe a balloon, B is a B, sound and letter is consonant. Champion, C is a consonant letter and sound important. Cha, that is a consonant sound. Drum, that is also consonant sound. Fan, hat, jug, kite, all these letters and sounds are consonants. Sounds also consonants. So we use a. Next, observe. This is important. A European 1 rupee, a 1 rupee coin, a university student, a U-shaped curve, a unique. Observe. Here, what is important? Yes, a European letter, a 1 rupee coin, and a university student, a U-shaped curve, a unique. So all these words, the beginning letter is vowel. So vowel letter, but we used a. Why? Because we don't focus on letters. We always focus on sound. European U. That is not a vowel sound. That is a consonant sound. E is a vowel letter, but sound is important here. E is a vowel letter. Sound U. European U. Yeah, that is a consonant. So before consonant sounds we use a. 1 rupee coin. Okay, observe the letter is vowel. O is a vowel letter, but sound important. One, va, one, that is a consonant sound. So before consonant sounds we use a. Next example, university student, university. Observe, U is a consonant sound, letter is vowel letter. U is a vowel letter. University, observe, yeah, university, sound, focus on sound. So sound is comes under consonant sound. University, yeah, not focused on letters. Okay, a U shape, observe, U shape. U is a letter is a vowel letter, but sound is important. U shape, yeah, yeah sound. Okay, U shape, that is comes under consonant sound. So in all these example, unique, same, unique is also unique. Letter is vowel letter, but sound U, yeah sound, that is consonant sound. So before all consonant sounds we use A, keep in mind. Okay, a balloon, a champion, drum, fan, a hat, a jug, a kite, a European, a 1 rupee coin, a university student, a U-shaped curve, or a unique, etc. All this comes under consonant sounds. So before consonant sounds we use A. So same as before a singular noun that begins with vowel sound. So before vowel sounds we use an, note it down. Consonant sounds we use A, vowel sounds we use an. Not focused on letter, sound is important here. An apprentice, an apple, an electrician, an eraser, an island. Observe. Apprentice, an apple, an electrician, an eraser, an island. In all these words, the letters and the sound both are vowels. Okay, vowel letters and sound is also vowel sound. So that's why we used an. Now coming to another examples. An MLC, an MLA, an honest politician, an honorable family, an SBI employee. Observe here. MLC, MLA, honest, honorable, SBI. So this all begins, letters are consonants. First letters are consonants. Okay, so we have to focus on sound. So focus on the sound. MLC, MLC, M, A, MLC, that is as a vowel sound. So that's why we used an MLC. Okay, MLA, not MLA, not Y. Okay, MLA, vowel sound. So we used an. Honest politician, honest, H is silent here. Honest, not honest. Honest politician, honest. So that is the vowel sound. So we used an. Honorable family, so we used an because that is the vowel sound. So SBI, S, not S, S, A, S, SBI. Okay, that is also vowel sound. So before vowel sounds we use an. Okay, before consonant sounds we use A, before vowel sounds we use an. That is the most important thing, don't confuse. Let us learn all about these articles. In today's class we will focus on indefinite articles, where indefinite articles are used. Okay, so far what we have learned in today's class, we focused on articles. Okay, articles are words that use before nouns. Already we have seen with some in a passage, a small passage. Articles are words, they are used before nouns. Okay, so in English there are three articles: a, or, an, and the. So a or an is called as indefinite articles, the is called as definite articles. So a or an used before nouns, singular nouns, keep in mind, singular nouns. Okay, and any general nouns, singular nouns and general nouns, unspecified. Okay, the used before nouns, that is a specific noun. that is a particular noun or already referred. If you want to refer next time, then you can use the. A man, if you want to use talk about man again, you use the man, like referred. So there are three articles, a, an, and the. A and an called as indefinite articles, the is called as definite article. Okay, so next, where, and we have also learned about where we have to use a and where we have to use an. A before a singular noun that begins with vowel, consonant sound, not consonant letter. Before consonant sound we use a, and before vowel sound we use an. We have already seen different examples, couple of examples on this, where we have to use a and where we have to use an. Okay, let us focus on the indefinite article is used. In which cases indefinite article a or an can be used? Here some cases are there, so let us see one by one. So first case, before a singular countable noun. Okay, before a singular countable noun we use a, we use indefinite article a or an. Let us see. So first case is in the sense of one. In the sense of one, in case we use a. Before a singular countable nouns, in the sense of one we use a or an. For example, a surgeon should be very careful during operation. A surgeon, observe, surgeon is a singular noun, so a surgeon. Why we used a? Yes, surgeon is a consonant sound, so that's why we use a surgeon. Next one, an engineer supervises the construction of a building. So observe, an engineer supervises the construction of a building. Here we can find two nouns, so singular nouns, engineer and building. So one case we use a, in another case we use an. Why? Examine. An engineer, why we use an engineer? Yes, engineer, so that is a vowel sound, so before vowel sound we use an. A building, so building is a singular noun, in countable noun, but that is a consonant sound. Building, that is a consonant sound, so we use a. Okay, next case, before singular countable nouns, in the sense of the same, in the sense of same, in that case we use indefinite articles. For example, Ram and Krish are of a size. Observe the sentence. Example, Ram and Krish are of a size. A size, a means here same size, both belong similar in size. Ram and Krish are similar in size, so in that case, instead of same we use a. Ram and Krish are a size. A size means same size. This is one case. Birds of a feather flock together. Okay, birds of a feather flock together. Birds of a same feather flock together. Same feather flock together, gather together. Like it is a saying, proverb. Okay. Next, another case. Before a singular countable noun, in the sense of every. So in the every, in that case we use a, indefinite article. Tomatoes cost 80 a kilo. Observe, a kilo means every kilo. Every kilo tomato cost 80 rupees. Okay, tomatoes cost rupees 80 a kilo. A kilo means here every kilo, so instead of every we use a. Okay, Rajdhani Express runs at a speed of 120 kilometers an hour. Observe, Rajdhani Express runs a speed of a speed. Okay, a speed means every, a speed of 120 kilometers an hour. An hour, here observe, hour, that is also vowel sound. Hour is a vowel sound, H is silent. Hour, So that's why we use an. Here a speed means every speed. Okay, what is the per kilometer? It's runs 120 kilometers. Next, another case, when a thing or person is introduced for the first time. So note it down. When the thing or person is introduced for the first time, then we use a or an. So already we have seen in the passage. Okay, a short one, a tall one, a customer, a shop. Observe, a shop, a short one, a tall one, a customer, a owner, because we are introduced them the first time. So in that case we use a or an based on the sound. Okay, if you want to refer again, already we have learned, then we have to use the. Okay, when a thing or person is introduced for the first time, we have to use indefinite article. So based on the sound we can use a or an based on the sound. Whether it is a consonant sound, then we use a. Whether it is a vowel sound, we use an. Okay, not based on the letters, based on the sound, first letter of the sound. Okay, they kill a snake there. They kill a snake there. Observe, they kill a snake. Snake is introduced first time. If you want to prolong, if you want to extend the sentence, they kill a snake there. The snake is very dangerous. The snake. So here we use the same. We are referred to the same snake. Refer to the snake which we have talked about. They kill a snake there. A snake. We are introducing the first time. They kill a snake there. The snake is very dangerous. In the next sentence we use the snake because we are referring to the same snake what we have talked earlier, like that. So introduce. So while introducing a person or thing, we use indefinite article. They kill a snake there. A snake. Okay, there is a swimming pool in our town. Observe, there is a swimming pool in our town. A swimming pool. So we are introducing first time. If you want to talk about the swimming pool again, then we can use the swimming pool. Okay, first introduction we use a or an based on the sound. If you want to talk about the same things again, if you want to refer to the same things or persons again, we use the. Let us learn all these in the next session about definite articles. Okay, next, where indefinite article is used. Already we have seen two cases, before a singular countable noun and when a thing or person is introduced for the first time. Next, another case, with quantity expressions to refer to certain material objects like cotton, rubber, paper, milk, food, etc. Okay, with a quantity expressions to refer to certain material objects. Already we have learned about material nouns, metal. Okay, material objects. So when we have count them in material in quantity, then we used a or an based on the sound. Okay, not a paper, a milk, a fish. Okay, a paper, a milk, a piece, not like that, because we have to use for because there are milk, fish, these are uncountable nouns. So we can count them using a countable words. For example, like a piece of paper, a piece of paper, a piece, that is a measurement. Okay, that is a quantity expressions of paper, a piece of paper. So we use a piece of paper. A cup of tea, never said a tea, a coffee, a cup of tea. A cup is a measurement, that is a quantity of that object, material object. Okay, a cup of tea. A packet of salt, never use a salt. Okay, salt comes under uncountable nouns. We cannot count a salt, one salt, two salt, three salts. We cannot count them. Already we have learned in nouns. Okay, so how can we count the uncountable nouns? Yes, okay, using some countable expressions. Okay, like a packet of salt, we have to use a packet of salt, a packet of salt. A bundle of grass, never say a grass, two grass, three grasses, like that. A bundle is a quantity expression. A cake of soaps, cake of soap. Okay, cake, that is also quantity expression. An item of furniture, here observe, an item. A packet, an item, what is the difference? Why you used a here and why you used an in these two cases? Yes, a packet is a consonant sound, packet begins with consonant sound, so we use a. An item, that is a vowel sound, so we use an item of furniture. A piece of information, so in all these cases, so we use indefinite articles before quantity expressions to refer to certain material objects. To refer to certain material objects, when we use quantity expressions, we used indefinite article a or an based on the sound. A piece of paper, a cup of tea, packet of salt, a bundle of grass, cake of soap, an item of furniture, and a piece of information. Next, let us see another case. Before a singular noun, used an example of class. This is one case. Before a singular noun, so already you know, before singular nouns we use these articles, indefinite articles, and used an example of class, one class, okay, one particular category, class. In that case we use a rose is beautiful flower. A rose is a beautiful flower. A rose means a particular class. An elephant is a big animal. An elephant, observe the sounds, a rose, an elephant. Vowel sound here in elephant, consonant sound in rose. Like, next let us see another case where we have to use indefinite article a or an. Before names of professions, always keep in mind, before names of professions, Siddhartha is a writer. Okay, writer is a profession, so we use a writer. A poet, okay, a journalist, a novelist, like before professions. Radha is an architect. A teacher, okay, a student. Before professions we use teacher. Teaching is a profession, okay. Before profession, names of profession, we use indefinite article a or an, so based on the sound. Here a writer is a consonant sound, begins with consonant sound, so we use a. Architect, that is begins with vowel sound, so we use an architect. Okay, keep in mind, before names of professions we use a or an based on the sound. Next, indefinite article is used in certain numerical expressions or quantities. In numerical expressions or quantities we use indefinite article a or an. Some examples: do you order 100 chairs for our college? Did you order 100 chairs for our college? 100, that is expression of quantity, numerical quantity, numerical, you know, 1 2 3 numericals. 100, okay. Shashi faced a lot of trouble to reach her home in the train. A lot of trouble, quantity, a lot, that is a quantity. So 100 is a numerical expression, a lot, that is a quantity. In those cases we use indefinite articles. Next, the indefinite article is used before Mr., Miss, Mrs. when she or he is a stranger. So before titles we used articles. So when they are strangers, okay, before the titles of strangers we use indefinite articles. Okay, for example, Mr. Krish came to meet his mother. Mr. Krish, why we use a? Because Krish is a stranger, so in that case we use A Mr. Krish. A Miss Gautami is waiting outside. A Miss Gautami is waiting outside. Okay. A Gautami, Miss Gautami or Mrs. Gautami. Okay, commonly we use Miss. Miss and Mrs. general commonly use Miss. Okay. Krish and Gautami are unknown to the speaker. Okay, right, like unknown because they are strangers. That's why the speaker used a Mr., a Miss. Next, indefinite article is used before plurals used as singulars. In some cases we use plural nouns but considered as singular. In that case, we use indefinite article. A barracks, an innings. Innings, you know about cricket, innings. Innings actually it is a plural, but we use innings. First innings, second innings, that is treated as a singular. So in that case we use indefinite article a or an based on the sound. Barracks, so barracks is a consonant sound, so we use a. Innings, that is a vowel sound, we use an, like that. Next, indefinite article is used before abstract nouns in the sense of a kind of. Before abstract nouns, when abstract nouns are used a kind of category, then we use indefinite article a or an. For example, a knowledge of history is always useful. Knowledge, knowledge is a abstract noun, we cannot touch, okay, or we cannot see, or we cannot hear, okay, or we cannot smell, we cannot taste, we cannot recognize through our five senses. Those are abstract nouns, as we have learned in our parts of speech lessons. Nouns, different, that is a kind of noun. Abstract nouns, a kind of, in the category of kind of, we use a knowledge of history. Knowledge, that is abstract noun. A knowledge of history is always useful. Okay, so what we have learned, where the indefinite article a or an is used. Let us focus where they do not used. That is also important thing. Okay, indefinite articles is not used before plural countable nouns. Always keep in mind, before plural countable nouns only indefinite articles can be used. That is the first rule. Used before singular countable nouns, as we have seen. Not to be used before plural countable nouns. Donkeys, cobras, students, never use a students, a cobras, a students, because they are plural. We can use a donkey, a donkey, a cobra, a student, but not a donkeys, a cobras, a students. Okay, indefinite article a or an cannot be used before plural countable nouns. Next one, before uncountable nouns also, because we can count them. So already we have learned before countable nouns. Before countable nouns only we can, countable nouns and singular only we can use indefinite articles. We cannot use indefinite article a or an before uncountable nouns. A sand, a clay, milk, rice, sugar, water, etc. We can never say a sand, a clay, a milk, a rice, a sugar, a water. We cannot never say a water, but we can say using a countable expressions. Already we have learned a countable expression like a cup of tea or a glass of water. A glass of water, a glass, that is a measurement, quantity expression. Okay, a kg of sugar, a kg is a quantity expression. A rice, okay, a kg of rice or a bag of rice. A milk, a glass of milk or a liter of milk, liter, glass, these are quantity expressions. A clay, a sand, like that, okay, a bag of sand. So in that case only we can use, but not generally used before uncountable nouns. Never use a sand, a clay, a milk, a rice, a sugar, a water, never used before these uncountable nouns. If you want to use them before uncountable nouns, you must use the countable expressions like a glass of milk, a kg of sugar, a glass of water, like that. Okay, let us see where indefinite articles should not used before material nouns. Here also, before material nouns, silk, iron, silver, wool, gold, glass, etc. Before material nouns, never used a silk, never call a silk, never call an iron. Okay, or we can use, if you want to use them with a quantity expressions, a bar of iron, bar, that is a quantity, like a silver, a gram of silver, a gram, that is a quantity expression, not a silver, not a silver, a gram of silver we can use. A gold, same, a kg of gold you can use, but not a gold. Okay, next, before names of meals, this is another case. Before names of meals, we never used indefinite article ar, and like breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, never use a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, a supper. Sometimes we can use breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper with some other article. Let us see in the next class. Okay, so what did we learn today? Yes, today our started our class with articles. So in English, 3 articles are there: a and the. Articles are words. What are articles? Articles are words that define a specific or unspecific nouns. We use before nouns, singular nouns. So here a and called as indefinite article. The is called as definite article. So a and are called as indefinite article. The is called as definite article. And again, a or an indefinite article can be used before singular nouns. Okay, before vowel sound we use an, before consonant sound we use a. We have seen with a couple of examples. Okay, the is called as definite article. So the is used before a specific or a particular thing or person or already referred. Okay, that is the difference between indefinite article and definite article. Indefinite, that is general, not particular. Definite, that is particular. That is the difference between indefinite articles and definite articles. After this, we focused on usage of indefinite articles, where we have to use indefinite articles a or an, and where indefinite articles should not be used. We have seen with some examples. Okay, indefinite article can be used singular nouns, singular countable nouns. That is one case. Next, with quantity expressions to refer to certain material nouns, we use indefinite article ar and based on the sound. When a thing or person is introduced for the first time, then we used indefinite article. Before singular nouns used as example of a class, then we used indefinite article. Before names of professions, a writer, a teacher, before names of professions we use indefinite article. Before numerical expressions and quantities we use indefinite article. Before Mr., Miss, Mrs., when she or he is a stranger. Next, before plurals used as singulars, sometimes we use plurals but use as singular case. In that case we use indefinite article. Next, before abstract nouns we use indefinite article. In some cases we don't use indefinite article. So like before plural countable nouns we don't use indefinite article, and before uncountable nouns before material nouns and before names of meals. We need not to use indefinite article. This is all about indefinite articles. The next class will focus on definite article, that is the where we use the and where we cannot use the, with some cases and with some examples. Okay, thank you for listening today's class. Meet you in the next class. Signing off.